Hey everybody, this is Corey Salty True Floyd, and welcome to the Geek Report. This week, apparently Predator's gone woke, but it really didn't. Critical Role is really making some very big moves, even in the video game space, and apparently Mass Effect is coming back, but on TV. What are we talking about? We'll get to it this week right here on the Geek Report. Amerime. Hey everybody, this is Corey Salty True Floyd for Amerime Media. I hope everyone's doing well. Of course, first person I got to introduce is Demon Engine.
What's up, everybody?
And of course, our guest today coming back, the formerly locked wizard, now sporting the low fade, the Husky Hokage.
What it do, gaming family? What's going on with you guys? Hope you all have been having an amazing day and everything's going your way. What's going on, fellas?
Nothing much, sir. How's everything been going with you?
Everything's been going pretty good, man. Just getting back into streaming on the regular, and went to DreamHack a few weeks ago, which was amazing.
How was it?
It was amazing. Yeah, they're doing it again in May. I'm doing my best to go back in May.
It was fun. They're gonna bring back the con in May.
Yeah, usually they have DreamHack. They have several DreamHacks, but they have DreamHack Atlanta. It's near the end of the year, like it was, here a few weeks ago. This year they're doing DreamHack, and they're doing it in May. And what's so crazy about it is it's the weekend right before MomoCon. So you have DreamHack one weekend, and then MomoCon the next weekend. It's about to be crazy.
That's divisive as hell.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, cons cost money. So it's like people ain't doing back-to-back cons.
Yeah. So you gonna have to kind of choose one now, and I can say they have similar things, but I know they differ. DreamHack is more gaming streamer centric. They do have cosplayers and things of that nature, but it's more so along those lines. While MomoCon is more, you have a little bit more of everything else where it comes to, anime, cosplay, things of that nature. You still have gamers and stuff that go there, but MomoCon is a little bit different. So they, you may have some people that's gonna probably end up going to both, or it's gonna overlap. They're gonna have to pick one or the other, and then you're gonna have, the people are gonna be going dedicated for MomoCon or DreamHack or whatever the case may be.
Okay. Well, just in case for you guys who are brand new to the show, here at the Geek Report every week we assemble and talk about a few things happening in and around the sphere, from video games to television, movies, anime at times, and we have some fun with it. So, with that being said, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to Amerime Media. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you flick that bell icon so you can be updated on anything and everything that we do over here. And with that being said, Demon Engine, let's get this rolling. So the big hit right now is Dispatch.
Absolutely.
An episodic choose your own adventure from the people at Critical Role. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed with the first trailer, and I was also impressed with the cast, but I wasn't sure if it was all gonna meld together. But damn it, it melds. Now,
Go ahead.
Husky, you've been streaming it, and I think you just finished it. Did you not?
Yes, I finished it. Matter of Wednesday, the day the last two episodes dropped, man. And to answer the question that's here, is this Dispatch a contender for Game of the Year? Abso-freaking-lutely. When I tell you, Critical Role and Ad Hoc, kudos to them. They did an amazing job with this game. The writing in this game is phenomenal. The voice acting, just everything that's going on in this game. The game looks good. It's amazing. This definitely should be up there and should be nominated for Game of the Year.
I love the story. I definitely love the voice acting. The weirdest part for me is especially with how these characters move and operate.
Yeah,
I kind of wish this wasn't a choose your own adventure game. Like I love that
I
no.
get you.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I love the game the way it is, but I
mhm.
would actually like to play with some of these players in a game.
I feel you. You're not wrong. Like I would love to have been able to go in with like punch up or coop and just do some of the stuff, like be able to do some stuff, Malevola, do something, actually
Right.
use her. And man, listen, this, like I said, this game, they did an amazing job with this game, man. It needs to get that love. Like even if it doesn't win, this should at least be nominated for Game of the Year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that part.
Because this is like I think the writing here and and the animation is it's so many steps ahead from what we got from Telltale.
Correct, correct.
It
Now,
it,
and
it, it feels like a very spiritual evolution in ways.
yeah, and these are some of the people that at Ad Hoc are former
Hmm.
Telltale developers. So they have that background, and they know how to tell a story. And like I said, they do. And now it hasn't been confirmed, but in the trailer it said season finale. So I'm hoping
You think
we
there's a
get.
little bit more?
I hope we get a season 2. I hope we get a season 2.
I hope so. I hope so too, because I definitely think, especially when it comes to something that definitely stands out in the crowd, Dispatch is definitely one of those games. And I, when it comes to game of the year, I always cheer for the games that aren't expected to win.
Hmm. Yeah,
So I don't think Dispatch is expected to win, so I'm cheering for it.
yeah, yeah. And
So
same. Like I said, I still think. I mean, Expedition 33 is probably still the one of the stronger candidates to win. But like I said, this for me, Dispatch is something that needs to be up there with it because it's somewhat unique. It's not. Granted, it's based off. We've had this format or formula before with the Telltale games, but the story, the voice acting, like the animation, the writing, all that deserves to be rewarded, and it should be up for Game of the Year.
also shout out to the voice actress who plays Prism, Thought Squad.
Hot Squad, yes, yes, that's her name.
I
I didn't.
I I I met her no, the year, I think it was last year or the year before last. She actually performed at a convention I was at,
Oh wow. Okay.
and she told us how to bake a pound cake.
Listen, I found out because I'm watching the credits. I'm like, Thought Squad. Who is Thought Squad? I didn't know who she was beforehand. And when I went and looked her up, and then like I said, the fact that she killed it as Prism. Like anytime Prism was talking or just going off, like one of my favorite scenes is when they're in the nightclub and she blinds her. She was like, she temporarily blinded me. It's like you're blind forever or something. But it was just so hilarious, bro. So, but yeah,
And the fact that they used her music in a lot of the marketing, I
yes,
thought that was cool. I thought
that
that
was
was
awesome.
great too.
Yeah,
So big shout out to her, Ad Hoc, and Critical. Yo, Critical Role has been killing it on several different fronts.
yeah,
Uh, of course their podcast is killing it. Vox Machina is killing it. They currently have several tabletop games out. I've actually reviewed two of them, and actually Matt Mercer and the critical and most of the Critical Role team will be in town next week at PAX Unplugged, and guess what? So will Amerime. So it's going to be a really good time. But
that's good.
let's keep rolling.
And I didn't know they worked on Vox Machina. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the Critical Role podcast, which is their D&D campaign.
Yeah.
That's what Vox Machina is.
Oh man, now I gotta go and watch because I like I said, I watched like a couple of episodes, like in the first 2 episodes of Vox Machina, and just kind of fell off of it. It's just not from them, but it was just because of me. But I'm gonna definitely go check it out now.
Yeah, Vox Machina is literally them. It's their D&D campaign animated.
Okay, that's cool.
Speaking of animation, Hideo Kojima, the man, the myth, the legend, is going to be teaming up with Disney Plus to make a Death Stranding anime called Death Stranding Isolations.
I saw this earlier or the other day, and I was like, I'm not against it. I do want to see how they're gonna do it, and the only reason I'm saying that, so I was uninitiated to the Death Stranding universe before like June or whenever I started played through Death Stranding 1, enjoyed the crap out of it. Like I didn't expect it to be as good, the story to be as good, the gameplay, was fun. People call it a walking simulator. Maybe. However, I like that stuff you do get to do. I do plan on playing Death Stranding too, but I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, if it's with it being, I realize Kojima is a weird guy, and the stuff he gives us has some weirdness to it, but it's still a good story behind that.
I'm just weirded out that it's going to be on Disney Plus.
That's the only thing I was worried about. Now I'm not sure if it's because like I think they took over Hulu basically. So I'm not sure if it was working. It was initially supposed to be with Hulu, and then with Disney Plus kind of taking over Hulu, it's gonna be with Disney Plus now. So that could be the reason why.
I don't know. I guess Amazon can't do all the stuff. Listen, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be I don't think this is going to be a kid friendly anime.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't see that being a thing, because most of the anime that does exist on the Disney Plus app is kid friendly as hell. So I don't know.
This ain't it.
I don't know what's going to be going on here. But I do look forward to seeing it. Let's roll to the next one.
Yep.
Okay, so there was a wave of delays this week. One of them being Marvel 1943, which was supposed to come out next month.
Yeah, early
it's now
2026.
Being delayed to early 2026. I don't know what early 2026 means. So, and while we're at it, Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed again till November of next year. So
yeah, so they actually delayed, because it got delayed. 1943, Marvel 1943 actually got delayed a few months ago to early 2026. Now it's being pushed out of that early 2026 window, so it's no longer going to be early 2026.
It's just going to be 2026 somewhere in there.
Well, they didn't, and that's the thing. So like I actually did a TikTok on this because both of them happened on the same day, and I was like, I told GTA, but like I say, I'm more than likely gonna play GTA 6, but I'm not like super disappointed, or like I'm not like stressing or losing my mind because it got delayed. It got delayed. Oh well, I'll get it when it gets here. But this 1943,
we're gonna get World War III before we get GTA 6.
It's definitely possible. Somebody said it's gonna probably end up getting another delay to 2027. Once again, I don't really care. It don't make me no mind. But the 1943 though, so two things, just hit 2 quick points there. 1943, like I said, it was supposed to come out, got delayed to early 2026. When they announced that it was moving out of early 2026, they did not give a date range or window. So that made me a little worried. And then on top of that, what's going on with Paramount and them buying Skydance or whatever is going on with that, they're getting, and this is Skydance Media.
Right.
And they're canceling basically everything that has to do with anything with any type of black culture or anything like that. And this with, you got Captain America and Black Panther, which is one of the top tier black superheroes. So I wonder if
I don't think they're good. They can't cancel this game because they've already put too much money into it.
Oh, correct. That means correct. They did. You paid for car. Like I said, when I talked to Kari Payton at the con I went to, It was after the trailer had came out for it. So he's the voice actor of the Black Panther or this Black Panther or whatever. So like you've already paid, all the stuff is done. Like I hope it doesn't get canceled. But like I said, and the way things are going nowadays, man, I would be severely hurt if it does, but I hope this comes out. I really hope this does.
Hey y'all, do y'all think this game is going to come out? Like I'm gonna put it out there to the viewers. Do you think Marvel 1943 is actually going to come out?
Yeah.
Listen, I believe it when I see it. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto 6.
It better be good when it does. Fucking rivals and Marvel token out here putting good names on Marvel when it comes to video games. Don't fuck that.
So with it, and the only thing about those are the only reason I want to compare those or bring those in it. Two different things. I mean, they're different like genres. Marvel
They're
Rivals,
different genres, but it's the Marvel games in general. Marvel games really been fucking lackluster unless it's Spider-Man.
I mean, you like you got the Spider-Man. I mean, there was they've had some decent ones, and then you had what it was the Avengers game, which was
the Avengers game made by Square Enix that went nowhere. Which that was the last. Square Enix is amazing, but that they should have never
took on that
been
role.
The ones took on that role. That should have been someone else.
Correct. I agree. They should have went somewhere else. The Guardians of the Galaxy game that came out, that was decent.
That Guardians of the Galaxy game was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good, but because of that Avengers game being so shitty, no one bought it.
Yeah, people was like, "Oh, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do it." So that's what I'm saying. I agree with you, Demon. Like this shit, it better be good, or it at the least just it decent. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, decent at least.
Yeah. But like I said, and the little faith I do have in it. Well, I think it'll be good, and the reason being, Amy Hennig is behind this. Like she was she's over it. So I give her, she has some great. She's done some great things. I give, I have some okay with her doing this and everything, her being behind this. So I'm assuming the game is going to be good when it comes out. I just want to make sure it comes out. That's the real thing. Yeah,
that's the trick. You know what? It's funny. The kid from Stranger Things, Gaten Mazzarato, he was talking shit about Grand Theft Auto 6 taking too long, and he was just like, it's too bad if I'm bitching. He was like, when the first one came out, I was 11.
Yeah, see, and see, so many people are hurt behind. I'm like, bro, like it'll get here when it get here, man. Like y'all mostly, if you're still playing GTA online or whatever, I can see if you had something, you complain about it then. But like,
my complaint with it is, it better be immaculate. It
better have
multiple console generations generated over $1 billion worth in revenue.
$2 billion, sir. Over $2 billion.
Over $2 billion in revenue. So this better be fucking immaculate. Better be no day ones. Better be no day one patches. Shit just better fucking work. Y'all had too much. Y'all been given time. More budget than most. And yet I find this game unprepared for my arrival.
Listen, Dave, I'm with you. However, there's gonna be a day one patch.
It better not be.
That's what games come with nowadays. They come with that day one patch, man. Listen, I'm not even tripping on the day one patch. As long as it ain't something that's go take 5 hours to download or something crazy like that, I don't really bother me no more about that.
You mean like that one Call of Duty Black Ops where day one the patch was like 70 gigs?
Man.
But anyway, let's move ahead. So Predator Badlands came out last weekend, and I don't know what's up with this corner of the internet, but I think I'm gonna have to dedicate an episode of Salty Cinema to it. Because they kept calling this woke, and they said they were judging the movie without seeing it. They was just like, the Predator and this cyborg chick become a married couple. I'm like, no, they don't. What are y'all? once you go woke, it all goes broke. I'm like, that's not true either. I'm like, what? First off, Predator Badlands was actually a fun movie.
Facts.
It was a fun movie. It was a good movie. Now, there was a little bit of, I'll get into it another day, but there was a little bit of Disney pixie dust over the movie. I will say that. Just a few sprinkles. Just a few sprinkles. Yeah. But go woke, go broke is definitely wrong because it made $48 million on its opening weekend. And just in case for you people who track numbers, the first Predator movie just made $98 in total. So right now it's already ahead of the original. And this is even before the movie goes international.
Yeah, and see, I had to go see because I've been waiting to see this. I'm a fan of both the Predator and Alien franchises, and over the past 2 to 3 years, both franchises have been delivering and cooking for me. From Alien Romulus to Alien Earth to from Prey to Predators Killers, and now this, and then they're tying into each other. Man,
now here's a funny thing. Dan Ratchenberg is the director of this, Prey, and Killer of Killers.
Yep.
So he's got the juice right now.
He does. He's done an amazing job. Because you got to think about the last Predator movie that was released like in theaters was Predators.
And Predators 2018, and it was awkward.
Yep. And
painfully awkward.
Correct. So the fact
painfully
that
awkward.
He gave us Prey, and Prey was I need to go rewatch Prey. Prey was so good.
I think they should put Prey just for a special run. They put it in theaters.
Oh, that would be dope. I think they should.
That's just a thought.
They should have put all 3 movies in theater. Like even the anime, like they should have put all 3. Like did like a special run with all 3. Where you I don't know if you want to sit through all 3 at the same, one in one city, but put them all and put all 3 of them in theaters, man, just at the same time because I think they deserve it. Like they have, and he has done such a great job of expounding and growing the lore with the Yacha. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, then we have Alien Earth over here on the side. They're cooking like. And I'm watching it, so it's spoilers to anybody that hasn't watched the series. All I'm gonna say though is it wasn't even so much the aliens that was scary. It was the freaking eyeball. That
stop.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it.
All right. But again, congratulations to Dan Ratchenberg and the entire crew behind this project. And that weird corner of the internet, I'm gonna have to sit down and talk to y'all. Let's go to the next one. So a Mass Effect TV series has been announced. From what I understand, it's going to be taking place after Mass Effect 3. So, first of all, okay, cool. I'm not really sure where this is going to go. And Mass Effect is an awesome series, so I don't know, man. I don't know.
So,
we'll get butchered just like Master Chief. Well, Halo, my bad.
So I will say this: it all depends because
or it could be good like Fallout.
I was gonna say Fallout. If they get, depending on who gets it, it could be good like Fallout and The Last of Us. My only thing of it is, I really think they probably should have went with the story of the trilogy first. And the reason being I say that is because you're doing this after Mass Effect 3, which means for people who haven't played the game,
right?
You're doing what you're going to be doing, and for the people who have played the game, the stuff they're going to be critiquing it hard because when you're introducing stuff or doing this, like, but whose story are we picking up for it? First off, what are we doing? Like, what's going on? Like, I get it. You don't want to, you're scared to touch the actual story of Mass Effect, but I think you really, me personally, I think they should. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a watch, regardless. But because Mass Effect is such a great series, man. I actually just bought Andromeda because I haven't played it. I bought Andromeda, so I want to go through that. But I really wish they would just do the story. Like, take the time, go through the story of the first one, and the second, go through the extra trilogy maybe, and depending if that does well, then you can come out, you can continue on, man. But they're gonna have to have some good writers. That's what I'm gonna have. That's the first thing.
Writers that are actually interested in telling a Mass Effect story.
Correct. They're gonna have to have some good writers who have experience. I ain't gonna say they may not have played the game, but and maybe if you did watch the playthrough of it or whatever the case, but know the story of the game, know what went on in 1, 2, and 3 of the trilogy or what have you.
Gotta play the game or sit through hours of lore on a regular basis.
Like that's what you're gonna have to, and like Corey just said, you're gonna need to have writers who care about the source material, like who love Mass Effect, who maybe not throw parties on N7 or November 7th, but like recognize it and they know what November, what is you're gonna have to have people that care about this IP, man, like wholeheartedly for it to be successful.
I don't want to see another Halo. I don't want to see another Witcher.
Man, have you seen what it? Because listen.
No. I have not wasted my time. After I saw that trailer, I was like, I'm good.
I can't believe they just replaced, bruh.
Well, listen, Henry Cavill was sick of their bullshit. Let's go to the next one. Henry was sick of it. So Asashi Tomino. Oh, sorry, I also messed that up. Gundam's creator. He said he hasn't watched any of the series past his own production. So those first couple seasons, and he says Gundam began as something very personal to him, but now it's become a vast IP he feels no connection with, and I understand that.
I do. I do as well.
And I just think that I think it's very interesting because I'm like, there's definitely situations out there where people have created projects and things, and it ends up becoming it's in the hands of other people, and it kind of just becomes a shadow of what it stood for when they created. So it's a sweet sadness.
Yeah, and I can understand it, man. But it's so I haven't watched a lot of some of the newer ones. Like I think the last one I was really invested in was Iron Blooded Orphans, which I excuse me, I love Iron Blooded Orphans. But like it's I can see that. You know what I'm saying? You create something, it gets I ain't gonna say it gets sold off, but people take it and like you just said, they start doing making stuff with it, changing, like i.e. With George Lucas when with the Star Wars, something like it's not the same thing you created. It's went somewhere else, so you're not as invested or you don't really.
Well, George sold it and then had buyer's remorse, but it is what it is. It's sad, but I understand it, and this is just something I would like for artists to consider because this is a thing. This isn't a new thing. This is something that happens and it will happen. So just don't be too attached to your creations because they might turn into something you can't recognize.
Correct. Listen, it happens a lot. Like I said, you're a creator and once you set it off, like you can't. I mean, he's not. I see what he's saying. He doesn't have any personal attachment to him or feels no connection. As long as he's not out here upset, you kind of sold it off. So I mean, at a certain point, you got to understand people are going to change it. They're going to add different adaptations or different things to it or make some changes to it. So and you kind of have to be okay with it, unless you want it back. So
what's our last thing? I think we got one more left. Is that it? Yeah, I think we have one more. Demon. Yes. Oscar Isaac. He said he would love to return to Star Wars as Poe Dameron, as long as Disney hasn't fallen to fascism. Now, I ain't gonna lie. That was a very scathing comment he made on the red carpet for Frankenstein, because of course Disney also owns ABC, and last month they had took Jimmy Kimmel's show down for something he said, even though what he said wasn't offensive by any degree. So yeah, I can understand that, Mark. So
Yeah. I agree. I agree. Because in one of my Facebook groups, somebody tried to say it was they did it a little different, but it was they had the Moon Knight. They had the Moon Knight picture, and they was talking about, well, he's not coming back as Moon Knight, and so, had some people, well, fine, we don't need him. We can get somebody else to do like that's. So let me say this: I get it. You want Moon Knight, you want him back as Poe Dameron, but he's standing for something. Like, and I love the fact that he's doing that. He's trying to stand for something and trying to voice that. You know what I'm saying? Because you see what's going on. Like, you're supposed to have, like with Jimmy, the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, you're supposed to have freedom of speech. He didn't say anything bad or that warranted that, but yet and still y'all pulled him or pulled the show for whatever the case may be, because of what y'all president said or wanted or whatever the case may be. Man, it's just it's bull crap, and I stand with him.
I'm gonna say this: I can't get mad at a rebel pilot for being a rebel.
Facts. Absolutely. I love it.
Besides, Star Wars' biggest problem isn't even fascism; it's bad writing.
Say it again for the people in the back. Like, say it loud for the people in the back.
Star Wars isn't even fascism; it's bad writing.
Exactly.
Exactly. In a galaxy far, far away, y'all keep hiring the worst motherfuckers to write.
100%, man. I guess. Oh, yeah. But okay.
That being said, though, Oscar Isaac, and that is the end of our Geek Report for this week. Also, special shout out to the Penny, R.I.P. Because
that's right.
The penny is no longer being created, so R.I.P. But don't worry about that, because you'll always get my 2 cents all the time. Husky Hokage, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Hey, man, listen, as always, Corey, I appreciate you inviting me. Demon, man, appreciate being here with you guys as always. It's always a good time.
All right. Listen, you make sure you guys follow the Husky Hokage the way his name is right there. Demon Engine, always glad to have you. You're my number 2. I cannot do this without you, and I appreciate you. And I have a gift for you for next week.
Oh
yes, but I won't tell you what it is yet.
Is it tangible?
It's tangible, yes.
Okay. Is it liquor?
It's not liquor. It's not liquor, but the bar is always open.
Okay.
But folks, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Geek Report this week. We hope you were informed as well as entertained. We're going to try and have the link to our shop in the description below. Pick yourself up a nice hoodie. It's definitely hoodie season around this bitch. And again, make sure you subscribe to Amerime Media and check out AmerimeMedia.com. Check out our articles and our thoughts and our think pieces on anything in and around the geek culture. This is Corey's Talk to You, Floyd, Husky, Demon.
Yo.
We'll see you guys next time. Drink water and be well.